the still, cold world, no horizon in sight. The rulers of old, stripped of pride and glory. It feels as yesterday we were turning the wheels of progress, until the frost stopped it all, suddenly, without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us, no matter wealth or class. We've lost our world to snow, and with it, our last traces of humanity. We bid farewell to plenty, and for those who remained, came the time to adapt. We decided to leave our homes and head north. We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us. It was hope pushed us forward, slowly, step by step. We knew the cost of our journey, and we paid the price 100 times. Finally, the time has come to build the last city on Earth.
Ooh, dramatic. Hi, I'm Sneaky Peaches and welcome to Frostpunk. We are just going to dive into a new game. I love the look of this. It looks cold, it makes me feel cold. Okay, so we're going to do the tutorial as well because I have played this a little bit but not enough to actually do very much. So we need to get the generator working. It provides heat and power to other buildings. Without it, we'll freeze to death. Stockpile some coal and start the generator. Okay, so we need coal. So let's pause. The key to all of these games, pause. I'm learning this much. Okay, so that does turny. I like the frost around the screen. That's cool. Okay, what do we have? Excuse the random messages on my screen. We have coal pile. Okay, we want to get a few workers on that. And we have 80 homeless people. So let's get that started and speed things up a little. Okay. Camera controls, resources and workforce, all good. I love as well that when they head out to do some work in the snow, they leave like a little trail of snow and they don't all follow each other. It's so cool. Okay, let's carry that on. Look at them go! Get that coal. Good, okay. Let's set some more people. Let's get a couple of engineers and all the people. Good. That'll get lots of coal. In the meantime, we should really get some shelters built. So, build and tent. So I love the layout of the city as well. It's all in a circle. It looks really cool. So where do we want to build tents? Let's build them round. Let's build them here. 2, 3. Okay, now we need wood. So that is steel wreckage. That is wood crates. That's what we want. Maximum workers. and unpause. So we have another message here about the generator, and we don't have the coal at the moment, do we? Do we? Oh, we do! Nice. And tutorial, so there's a few different levels of temperature, so we want to be in the yellow and red. The purple is bad. The blue is bad. That makes sense. Okay. So we have a few tents. How many people are still homeless? So the tents hold how many people? 10 people. Okay, so we need 8 sets of tents. So let's build some more. I can't build more. Why can't I build more? Okay, there's the temperature display. So this is on and heating this area to livable, and that would be comfortable. Okay, so let's turn that off. Let's get that done. Oh, all melted! Fabulous. Let's get these guys working on those wood crates. Okay. And once they get the wood crates done, we can build some more tents. Illness and healthcare. God, we're gonna have sick people soon. Oh, we do have a sick person. Health. Medical post. We need wood. We have no wood. Why are the people not working? Is it because it's night time? They're on free time. That's why. Okay, it's minus 20 degrees. I can't even imagine how cold that is. Okay, when do they stop working? Start working. Oh god, the temperature's going to drop in like 3 days, 2 days. God, everyone's sick. Right, let's go. Okay, a critical shortage. A number of people are sick and we don't have enough materials. Short burst of effort. Yes. Emergency shift. Okay, we need to do it.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
Okay, building abilities, blah blah. Okay. I'm not really reading the tutorials because half the fun is not reading the tutorial until you need to. So, why are people not... Let's get wood, please, people. Wood. Go, go, go. Find the path.
Get to work. Move, people. There's plenty.
Excellent. So the first thing I'm going to do is a medical post, which I will put over here. What is that other thing? Oh, stockpiles, that's handy. And then we will start getting some tents built. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tents. Okay, perfect. So we get those built up. We have quite the coal stockpile piling up. How's the generator looking? It's quite happy. Heat zone, not researched yet. Okay, so we need to research some stuff before we can do much with the generator. Do we have a medical post? We need a workers. 5 people. Let's get these people well. There are 2 people sick. Okay, let's make them better. Oh, and the wood's all collected. Cool. Nice. Is anybody actually working in there? I need the medical building, thank you. Workers. Okay, so 3 working, 2 going home. We have a lot of patients. do we make them? Okay. Okay, resources shortage. We're getting short on resources. Our needs are great and growing by the hour. To address this, we can enact a law that will allow us to extend working hours. So, the other thing I need to watch is that discontent will rise. So, I don't think I can enact a law right now. New shift length. You can extend the working day in any facility to 14 hours. Overtime causes discontent, and that causes discontent. So let's close that down just for now. So hoping discontent. Obviously discontent is bad. Workforce. So we have intense mental... Okay. Some buildings, such as medical post or workshop, require intense mental labour from the people employed here, and such can only be staffed by engineers. Workers only provide manual labour. Right, okay, so engineers are the clever people, and workers are the not so clever people. They have smarts in other ways. So this wood crates pile is doing well. What's that mean? Okay, that's the time to start work bell. Speed things up a little bit. So we have the foundation of a little city. Looks quite cool in its little hole in the ice. Okay, food and hunger. We need to deal with food and hunger. Okay. So we need a hunter's hut. And a kitchen. A cookhouse. Okay, so construction. Food. Okay, we need hunters to go out and find the food. So let's put these guys there. Now that's going to be quite cold for them, so we need to figure that one out. And we need a cookhouse, which doesn't fit there either. How rude. Okay, we'll put that next to the hunter's hut. And hopefully we will have a way of sorry, I was just looking at all the different things we can build there. Hopefully we'll have a way of like heating these up soon enough. What's going on here? Hate that creaking noise. You can hear lots of creaking but don't know what it is. Anyway. Okay, let's speed up time. Okay, pause again. Right, so our hunters, we need 15 to work there, and we need 5 to work in the cookhouse. So let's let them get on with that. Our wood stockpile is depleted, so we need to find another one. There we go. So engineers don't need to be involved in that, actually. Same as here. We don't really need any engineers there, so let's max out the workers. Engineers maxed out there. Okay. Let's just speed things up again till morning. Everyone is starving. And the temperature has dropped dramatically. What's that done to... Yeah, everyone's going to be cold. Okay. So that's not ideal. So how do we deal with that then? Weather changes. It'll drop and it'll get warmer. Okay, so generator. We need steam hubs, which will... heat zone around them. Generator overdrive. We can put the generator into overdrive, but we need to be careful because it puts it under stress. I know I'm reading that very quickly, but actually I'm remembering it from when I played before. So let's put it into overdrive for a little while. what that does. And we need to watch the stress levels here. Let's get that on high. Okay, so it heats up some of the buildings just around here, enough to make them livable. So let's just turn that off for now, because most people... Okay, frostbite. One of our people has become gravely ill due to frostbite. This will keep happening if people have to work in such cold. Okay, we consider signing the radical treatment or sustain life law. Right, I have to do something. So, radical treatment or sustain life. So radical treatment, we'll try everything to cure the gravely ill, from invasive surgery to amputations. The gravely ill will be treated in medical posts. Hope will rise slightly. 30% of the gravely ill treated in medical posts will be left as amputees, and discontent will rise slightly. And sustain life. The gravely ill will be kept alive but untreated. Hope will rise slightly. Discontent will rise. Gravely ill will not be treated and remain a burden, and the gravely ill will take up bed in medical posts. So really it's the radical treatment one we want to go for, because discontent is going to rise regardless and hope will rise regardless. So let's try and cure people in the hope that only a few of them are going to end up as amputees.
Everyone, new law is signed.
There we go. So everyone is starving. What are our people doing? Are they out hunting? Wow. Must be another way to get food. One there? What's this? Treat the gravely ill. Did I not just already do this? Yeah, I did. Okay. Very cold over by those wood crates. We don't want them really going over there. Let's just get to the end of the day, huh? Minus 40 degrees. The temperature doesn't go back up till over there.
Is ending.
Where are these people going? Did they? Oh, they might be the hunters. People are eating raw food. Oh, research. Okay. Use the workshop to develop new buildings and improvements. So we want to build a workshop. So let's get one of them done, because that will help us research new things. Hang on, I've got a quest here. Stockpile coal. Have I got anybody gathering coal? Apparently not. Okay. And there's some engineers not doing anything, so they can gather some coal for a while. Let's turn the overdrive off. I forgot about that. Okay, so we need a workshop. So I'll put that in there next to there. There are a lot of starving people. We do have some food, but they're eating some food. We don't have any meals in there. Okay. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna get this. We have no coal left. So let's do an emergency shift, because the generator cannot run out. Speed that up. Okay.
Get moving.
That's not good. Okay, workers are needed. So, child labour, safe jobs, there aren't enough hands to do all the work, will allow children to be employed in safe workplaces like cookhouses or hothouses. Child shelters, children will be safer if they stay in the child shelters during the day and they won't cause any mischief. Okay, so new building is child shelter, hope will rise, and children will have a place with, which gives a permanent hope bonus. But we need to build a shelter. And children can work, but they can be injured in accidents and hope will fall slightly. So I think we want the shelters because hope is important right at the start.
Listen,
Which
everyone.
means I need to build a shelter. So let's take 5 of these guys and put them into there. And we want steam hubs first. Or heaters. Heaters can be used to heat workplaces. Or a steam hub which can create additional smaller heat zones. That one. Okay, so research is underway. Cookhouse has... Okay, it's too cold there. The temperature is about to rise again, but also we need to build a child shelter. People, child shelter, which can go... Oh my god, I've ruined it. It's too cold everywhere for a child shelter. Let's just put the child shelter here. And we'll figure it all out one way or another. We have no steel. Okay. So let's... put none there. And max there. Get some steel pulled out. Okay, let's just get time speeding up again. Let's try and fire up the generator again. Fantastic. Okay. Basic resources secured. We can try to rescue the people we left behind. Build a beacon, scout Frostland, and save as many survivors from our expedition as possible. You'll need a workshop to design plans for more advanced buildings. Okay. So we need to build a beacon. We're in the process of doing this one. What's this saying? Have we missed any more? No, we haven't. Okay, good. So the child shelter is under construction. The research is underway. We have loads of coal. And we have a problem coming in. Family torn apart. A woman came forward after we built the workshop. She said that her husband and daughter didn't reach the city with the main group, but she's sure they're still out there. She wants to join the first scout team we'll send out. She urges you to hurry. We'll do what we can. Okay. So let's... where's the research? There's the technology tree there. So the next thing we'll build is the beacon. And then maybe get some hunter's gear. Yeah, I think that's a plan. We have food coming in. No, we don't. So we don't have any raw food. Nobody seems to be working. People are hungry. Let's feed them and stockpile 40 rations. 3 days to feed everyone. Let's give it a try. Do our best. Hunter's hut. It's bringing in 15 per day. We have all the workers that are away to hunt. Okay. And they can't function because it's too warm. The wisdom of the crowd. Captain, when facing demands, remember this. People usually look for the quickest solution, not the best one. You don't have to agree with everything they ask for. If you fix the problem your way, it's fine. Okay. So, let's get this speeded up again. The temperature is about to rise, so these are going to function more normally. We have a shelter. Perfect. There's no children in it. And that little sad swing there feels a little sad. Okay, streets. All structures in the city must be connected to the generator with streets, otherwise they won't function. To build a street, open the construction panel and click the build street icon. Build street. Okay, build one there. One there. There we go. There's a few streets built, or being built. We just need to keep an eye on that when we're working on the other stuff. we now? This is inoperative. It's too cold. The temperature is going to rise shortly. Any minute. Let's watch it go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. No? Children are cared for. Fantastic. Hope rises. We are trying to feed everyone. Temperature is going up. Look at the steam. Fabulous. Okay, so if we quickly look at that, you'll see this is comfortable. This is livable. The cookhouse is still chilly, as are these two bits. So let's maybe just give it a little boost up. Let's make people feel a bit warmer.
Work time. Get moving.
Okay, good. How's our research? 84% for the steam hub. We'll get a steam hub built over here just to turn the temperature thing off. Wood crates have depleted. Okay, we need to find more wood plates. Wooden crates are there. Okay, it's our last set of wooden crates, so... And the steam hub is researched. So, next we're going to get the beacon. No, actually, let's do food first. That's more important. Because everyone needs to be fed, and I don't think everyone has been fed. We have 15 starving, 15 sick. It's not good. Okay. What did I need to do? I don't even remember what I was going to do. Coal is going well. Have we got any way to build a gathering post? Let's leave that for now. Let's build a steam hub, which needs a lot of steel. Okay. We have a problem here. A note of thanks. We just wanted to thank you. Back in London, it was only the wealthy that didn't have to send their kids to work. In this new world you're creating, we can see things will be different. Excellent. It was the right thing to do. It was the right thing to do. Kids shouldn't be struggling. What? Did I build a second hunter's hut? Okay, that's fine. Let's take 5 people out of here and put them in there. There we go. Oh no, a person died. One of our people died. Oh, that's so sad. Right, okay. One of our people just died. Sickness, accidents and deadly cold will keep claiming lives in this harsh world. We need a way to dispose of the body. Okay, so we need to consider signing the cemetery or corpse disposal law. So cemetery establishes a burial ground so we can lay our dead to rest with dignity and respect. Continue building, hope will rise, and no risk of disease from unburied bodies. Each burial will keep some people from work for a few hours. You will have to establish a cemetery. And corpse disposal building is snow pit, so we'll keep the dead bodies out of the heat zone and cover them with snow. The cold will halt their decay. No risk of disease from unburied bodies. Bodies are preserved for potential future use. I don't know what we'll use them for, but hopeful discontent will rise. Okay, so really we want the cemetery because hope will rise and there's no discontent at all. So I'm going to sign the cemetery. It means that people will need to be away from work for a little while, but let's build the cemetery over here. And let's get some streets built. Just to make sure everything is okay. And let's speed up time again. The hunter's gear is researched. Hunters will now come back with about 20 food. At least after death we'll be allowed to rest properly. Earth to earth, ash to ash, as it should be. Okay. Right, technology tree. Now we're going to do the beacon. And we need to try and build steam hub. Each active steam hub is 3 cold per hour. Right, okay. How are we doing temperature wise? Good. This is still not good though. It's chilly. It's functioning, but it has no raw food. Okay. Let's speed up time again. Still have 15 left to feed. Speed everything up, and we have another thing here. More sick beds are needed. Concerned about the rising number of untreated sick, asking you to address the problem. I could open another medical post. Admit 1/3 of the sick to treatment. We can't really build another, so we just need to promise that they'll be treated. Medical post, where are you? There we go. Right, so we have the workforce on. There's a lot of them idle. Have we got any patients? How many people are sick? 2 are gravely sick. How do you make them go to... I don't know how you make them go to get treatment, but... Got Phil... Okay, to save this patient's life we had to perform an amputation. As a result, this person won't be able to work. Okay, so we need to sign a new law, but we can't sign anything yet. So... Care house. The gravely ill are kept alive and no longer a burden on medical posts. Residents of care houses eat half as much. Hope will rise. Okay, that's what we're going to sign, but we can't sign it just yet. We need to wait 13 hours, so let's let the time fly in. Has that got anybody? Let's get some people in there. How are the hunters doing? Have they brought any food back? Hunting, good. They're all hunting too. Seems to be the hunters that are starving. Nobody is gravely sick anymore. That's good news. Okay. What's this? Book of Laws, Economy, and our technology beacon is on the way. Let's just get this flying while we wait for things to change. And the workday has started.
Get back to work.
Okay, and I can introduce a new law. So let's get the care houses. Let's get that signed off. And then we need to build a care house.
A new law
Funnily
has
enough.
passed.
Where is it? Under health? Yes, under health. Okay, we also need to figure out how to steel do we have? Not a lot. What does that take? Bunch of stuff it's not going to show me. Okay, oh, news research needs to be started. So resources, heaters, I think. Or can we do anything else? Let's get some heaters. Because we can't really build... Okay, we've got another issue here. A frightened patient. One of our people is facing death, but he's still refusing amputation. He keeps screaming that he doesn't want anyone to touch his leg and won't change his mind, even though gangrene will kill him in a matter of hours. Do you know what? I'm going to override him. He's obviously not thinking straight. Got some absences here. How are we doing medically? Still need to treat 7 people. Got 2 days to do that. So let's hope that these people are healed up shortly. We still have 2 people to feed. And the workday has ended. And care house has been done. Do we need staff? No. Okay, good. So, who is in the medical place? Healthcare promise fulfilled. We helped the sick and their families are grateful. Fantastic. There's only 9 people sick now. There are still 30 people facing starvation. How is that possible? What are the hunters doing? Okay, they are... Good. It's functioning. When does it close? Heater's on. Let's see how that looks now. Okay, the stockpile doesn't need heaters, so how's our cookhouse? Cookhouse looking. And we've nearly fed all the hungry. It's fantastic. One last person, where are you? Where are they? Get some food. Get some food. Why won't she eat? Captain, we found a boy frozen to the bone in the cemetery next to a fresh grave. He must have been there for hours. He wants you to call an emergency meeting. He says that if you agree, his mother will wake up to attend it. Unfortunately, she will not wake up. Right, okay, we need to set research too. So we have the heaters, we have a beacon. Let's do a sawmill so we get more wood from like the trees, so we can't collect from the trees because we need a sawmill. And we have 200 wood, but we'll do the steel one next as well. Food is low. Where is everyone? Didn't set that to... Okay, there's no meals ready to eat. 3 people are working. It is in the afternoon. 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, we have a problem. More sick beds are needed. Let's just promise they will be treated. They were treated last time. Let's get them treated this time too. Got a couple of people there, so we have 3 days to treat 11 people. Why won't she eat? Food rations are too low. Something just went wrong there. Okay. I can't believe she wouldn't go and eat. I didn't complete a thing because she didn't eat. Okay, so that's all up to date. Let's speed things up again. "15 people are being treated." We can introduce a new law. Okay, what law do we want to There's the prosthetics one. So everyone wants to contribute to the survival of our city. If we can bring back amputees, if we can bring amputees back to full fitness, we should do it. So a new blueprint is available in the factories, and they will get prosthesis in medical facilities and be able to work again. Let's just do that. And that gives us more...
Law has passed.
people. And more hope. And there's a lot of hungry people again. Okay, one person died. Okay. What are these guys doing? They're working. Okay, have we got any more people? We can max out that too. That gives us lots of food. What's our population like? Three idle workers. Let's set them to work here then. We help the sick and their families are grateful. Hope has risen again. Okay, another problem here. An amputee's suicide. Oh dear. The man whose leg we ordered amputated has committed suicide. I can't live with this. Unable to work and without purpose. I don't need... Oh, he could have just waited. Never mind. Okay, 7 sick people. Okay. Okay, one of them's hungry. We have 9 hungry people. None of them are starving yet. 17 being treated. Okay, let's speed up time. Food production. We don't have enough people working in the cookhouse. Work has begun. We have 48 meals in storage. That's fantastic. What's this? Oh, raw food. And we've researched the sawmill. Next is the steelworks, and then I'll do the coal thumper. So, what have we not built yet? We've done the cemetery, we've done the care house and the medical post, hunters and a cookhouse. Okay, we have a resource depot. Okay, a sawmill. So that needs to be built far enough out that there are trees in its area. So I need to build that there, and then I need to build a street. There we go. I'm not building streets all the way around just now because frankly we need the resources. Let's get that cracking. There are no unemployed people. We have 15 children in our child shelter. Suddenly there are no children. This shift is finished, that's why. Okay, temperature is about to drop again. Area effects. Okay, so this is saying the sawmill and like houses to prepare. Okay, so it just shows that there's an area which resources can be, which is what I said. So we need to find some staff for this. We have an engineer, they can work there. Do we really not have anybody left? And we're out of coal. Great. That needs to be an emergency, and we need more people. Lost a few people. So I'm gonna have to drop this down to 12. I'll drop the other one down to 12 as well. And let's get this to max. And that's just too cold to operate. We can build a beacon. Let's get that built. I'll build that out the back of the research, and we can not build a steam hub now. Next time. Generator's shutting down as well, so we need to get that started back up as soon as we can. Let's speed time. And the temperature's dropped. So got enough. We don't have enough. This time's slowed down again. So the beacon is now built, which means we have a cutscene. So I'm gonna crazily assume the beacon is for the people that we send out to find more people. Oh, look at that. So we have a couple of areas here. A crash site, several wrecked vehicles, no signs of life. They're probably our machines, let's hope so. We had to leave a number of supplies in them after the crash. And a lost expedition. Numerous tents. We can see people moving about. They must be the lost members of our expeditions. That's the place we want to go to. So we need to get some scouts first. And we want to go to the lost expedition. Yes. Scouts number 1 sent to the lost expedition. Okay. Let's go back to the city and we'll carry on with the city. So they're going to be another 10 hours, so that's fine. We need to get coal to get the generator to not shut down. Heating is off. I know the heating is off. Okay, ready to search people. We need a win. I didn't even read that. Probably should have read that. Okay. Let's see, where are we? Why? Stop slowing down. Mild frostbite. Okay. Can we start this up again? There we go. Let's get the heat back on. Let's get a few of these heaters on. Coal needs to just keep going because there's... okay, exploration. Scouts will often need a decision how to deal with what they find. Okay. Close. So they are waiting for something. They have found survivors. The rest of our people made camp here, too exhausted to go on. We should escort them to the city. We enter the camp, appearing out of the driving snow. A choir of excited voices welcomes us. Thank God you found us. We had been wandering for days until we couldn't go on any longer. Soon we begin to starve. Children and adults surround us, packed and ready to go. Sites discovered: observatory and sturdy shelter. So we can escort them or we can send them. Let's escort them to the city. I'd rather they got there safely. So we've now found a sturdy shelter and an observatory. So this peculiar building must be the Arctic Observatory the Royal Society built to investigate the eternal winter. There's smoke over it. Okay, so that's possibly a good thing. And a bulky cylindrical construction stands on a small hill. The Union Jack flies over it, but there's no sign of movement. Okay, so we have 3 more sites to investigate. So let's go back to the city and allow these people to come back. We haven't got anything researching, so let's get the coal thumper done. And, oh, we need to get back into the city. We have a thing. More sick beds are needed. No, let's just treat them like we've been doing. They're fine for now. We haven't got the staff, to be totally honest. How are we doing? Let's get another researcher in there. How many, have we got anybody unemployed? No. Can we build a steam hub? No, we can't. Let's get that heater on as well, we might as well. Let's just speed things up as these guys come back. We don't have any more workers. Okay, scouts have returned safely to the city. Okay. Oh, look. They made it. It's heartwarming to see families reunited after so many hardships, but shouldn't there be another settlement nearby? The first expeditions left London long ago. They ought to be well established by now. They'll surely help us find our footing. We will look for the others. Okay. So, we have to go back out there. Build an outpost depot to deploy outposts and maximum. Okay. So, our scouts, we're going to send them. So there's smoke over the observatory. And there's a bulky cylindrical construction, but there's no sign of movement. And the crash site has a number of supplies. 15 hours, 20 hours, and 22 hours. Let's get the supplies from the crash site. And then we'll go to the city. Let's just fast forward. So our people found the trail leading into the wilderness. We should follow it. We must find other people and ask them for help to secure our survival. Find another settlement. Okay. So now we have lots more people. And we need to build a path for this building. So let's do that. I don't need to build that one just yet. Okay, so as many people in there as possible. A bunch of people in there if we can. How are we doing temperature wise? That's really cold. That's really cold. It's an overdrive for a little while. Actually, everyone's in free time, so it doesn't matter. Let's just get things going. Okay, and that's the team of people coming in. Okay. Only have 6 hours worth of coal left. Let's get another person in there. We have 12 people really sick, so I am going to build another medical post. I'm going to put it around here, next to whatever that is that I built there. And I'm going to build some streets. And hopefully that will get done very quickly. And it's the start of the workday. Temperature will go up in another day. Research is going all guns blazing. Let's get the cooks up. We've got our coal thumper. So let's do faster gathering, so they're better at research, at gathering the materials. We have enough coal now for 10 hours. Let's try and get the hunters back up. We have 10 unemployed people now. So where can we put them? Let's just do that for a little while. It's all engineers that are currently looking for work. Okay, let's go with that for just a minute. So we need to research steam level 2. Okay, so we have reached the site of the crash. Let's explore and see what we find. There are plenty of priceless supplies in the wrecks of our expedition. Searching among the crates scattered in the snow behind the wrecks, we found the bodies. They are tangled together in single frozen mass, as if these people were trying to find at least a bit of warmth just before they died. We can do nothing for them, not even bury them. Okay, we found a gloomy cave, so let's take the resources. That's a lot of food. Okay, so our scouts now need another expedition. So we have a gloomy cave. I think we saw a faint wisp of smoke, but it's gone now. Okay. Observatory, what's this? This is a sturdy shelter with a yellow dot. That's all. That's the main looking quest. Lost expedition. That's the one we did. So let's go to the gloomy cave. It's close by. What's wrong with the... Oh, they need to come home with the... Oh yeah, because I need to press the button, don't I? Let's send them home and then we'll send them to the gloomy cave. Okay, engineers on the medical post, thank you. All engineers, please report to the medical post. Okay, a bunch of people are heading out. Let's get another one working there. Temperature is about to go up and the scouts have safely returned to the city. So let's turn off the overdrive on the generator. We need coal urgently. So I'm going to build a coal thumper. What's that? Oh, that needs a coal mine, okay. What does a coal thumper do? Pumping pressurized coal deposits. The coal thumper washes the pressure source to the surface, forming a pile of up to 560. Okay. I don't... Okay, let's put that over here in the hope that it's actually going to find something, and then let's build it a little street. And our scouts are back. The gloomy cave, let's go there. It's going to take them a while. Oh, we only have an hour of coal, so let's get everyone on coal and let's get this working 24 hours. We need an emergency shift. Just gonna have to live with it, people, I'm afraid. Do we even have anybody working anywhere? Speed things up, get the people out, get the coal, let's keep this going. Assumption. Gonna have to turn off the heaters here. Off, 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 off. Okay, that will give us a little bit more time, but not enough, probably. Temperature is rising again, and some tutorial stuff about exploration, that's fine. Okay, so it's back up to minus 30 degrees, sorry, not 30 degrees. Cookhouse is low on food, we need more hunters. They've been out hunting. We have a lot of raw food, we just haven't cooked it yet. We've got patients in here, yes, and we've got patients in here. Have we got anybody working? Yeah, we do. Okay. Right, well, I think I'm going to leave this episode here. We've got a fantastic start. We have a coal thumper being built. Our generator has shut down once, maybe twice. But it's fine, we still have enough coal to keep it going for now. We've got food coming in, there's 13 people starving, we have 14 meals ready. And we have some people who are getting ready, 6 amputees who can have prosthesis attachments and stuff. Cool, so expedition in progress. Town is thriving. We probably have some homeless people. Yeah, so we need to build them homes next time. And our research for faster gathering is getting there, so we're gonna have to do this one next, I think, to research tier 1 technologies, which will hopefully allow us a power upgrade for the generator. Cool. Anyway, thank you for watching this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Feel free to hit the like button, post some comments below, and I will see you in the next episode.